Hi, people. Can you see and hear me? I have been having a time getting on tonight. Hello, hello. Again? The sound is bad again? Good, thank you. I got on, my computer was really, really slow. And then when I finally got on, there was no sound at all. And then I had to log off and it wouldn't shut down. Kept saying that the programs were working in the background, even though I went and closed up all the programs. And then when I tried to reboot, it wasn't rebooting. Oh, it just has been a time. Oh well. Anyway, it's 8:11. You guys ready to party or what? So I'm not even gonna spend a whole lot of time chatting with you. Well, I'm gonna spend a lot of time chatting with you, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and switch my camera angle, and we're gonna go ahead and get this party started because it's already 11 minutes after 8. And I do want to share that we're doing Journal 52 Collage Crazy. So I hope that you have some magazines or something that you want to collage with tonight. Ugh. What? Now it says it doesn't even know my PC. This is crazy. I'm sorry. Give me just a second. Okay. I don't know. I'm switching my camera angle. My computer is crazy. Hold on. Okay, so I'm sorry. I'm just reading this really quick because all right. I'm switching my camera angle. I hope my computer is fine. I don't know. All right. So we are collaging tonight. And I have grabbed some magazines, some paper, magazines. I picked a couple of pages that had words that I liked on them, and I also just picked a bunch of different pages that had like colors. I want to say the color, like I really like the color on there, and I like the color in her outfit, and I like the red in that. And it was this picture that I liked, but this one is fine. I like the color in this page. So I picked a bunch of maybe 10 pages where I sort of like the color in them. And what I decided I wanted to do was, I have two of her, and I'm sorry about the glare. I have two of her because I'm going to cut her out, her face, and I'm going to collage different shapes or different pieces of paper for her hair. Okay? Hello everyone. Hello Mama Rose. Hello Sharon. Hi Miko. Hey Arnett. And Galena. C.A. Smitty. Dana B or Dana B. Hey Diane. I'm just going through saying hi. I'm sorry if I missed anyone. Hey Mama Rose. I just want to be sure to say hi, good evening. Glad you guys are here with me. And we're going to get started. So you guys heard what I'm going to be doing with my collage. So first things first, we got to cut her out. And I also have some paper here, book paper, which I'm going to tear and put some on my background. So this is a lot. It's going to be really cool if I could do what I want. What I want to do is, I have the whole stack of papers here, or pages, and I'm going to cut her out one time from all the stacks so I don't have to keep cutting. And I'm sort of cutting in the shape of her hair because I want to collage her hair, and it's easier to collage in the shape you want to if you've already got it in that shape. Does that make sense? So this is pretty much going to be mostly collaging only. I may at the end add gelatos or paint or something. And I don't want the words, so I'm just going to cut the bottom off. Okay, so picture it. Our girl's face. I wish I had a different kind of light. I hope you can see that. So our girl's face is going to be on the page, and then her hair is going to be all kind of different pieces of paper, creating her hair as a collage too. Okay? And again, I've got this paper here, and I'm just going to tear it in half. And tear it some more. I love the look of torn paper, so I don't want straight edges. So you need to have some matte medium on hand because we're going to be doing a whole lot of gluing. So this is how that part's going to go, and let me see how I'm feeling about that. Alright, so actually we don't even need both pieces. I want the pieces to peek out from behind her hair. And maybe I do. Maybe I want a few pieces. Maybe I'm going to do something like that. Yeah, I think I'm going to do something like that. Okay? Yes, because Bonnie, I don't want to be cutting all of this stuff again and again and again. So, there. Now, the next thing I'm going to do, I'm actually going to cut them all again but this time I'm cutting out her face. So if that makes you nervous, that's why I have two, because I could just stick her down, which is what I may do, and then add my collage pieces on top of her hair, because then it stays as a template, and then collage around it. So now I'm going to cut all of those pieces again, but this time I'm just going to cut her hair. And you will see why in a minute. Okay, so now I have all of these pieces, and the cool thing is when I'm ready to collage her, I can just cut little pieces. They're already in the shape, so I'm just going to cut little pieces and take different pieces and collage around. Do you guys get that? I hope that made sense to you. You will see. So let me start sticking some of this down, and then we'll start collaging. Or we're already collaging, because just this part is collaging already. So we're going to be doing a lot of collaging. And I've got my matte medium here. Matte medium is one of my absolute favorites. Matte medium, gel medium, favorite when I'm collaging. And it's messy to use your fingers, but for me it's quick. And I do add the medium to the front and the back of the paper. Make sure you get it to the edges, because you want this to adhere well, meaning you want all your edges down. So you are going to just see me doing a whole lot of sticking paper down tonight. And I do have my baby wipes here, because although I use my fingers, I don't like when it gets my fingers get too filled with the matte medium. It's just so much faster than using a brush. Although I'm not going to be able to use my fingers for long, because it's getting low in the bottle. I'll have to pour it in the top. Alright, so now I'm going to add my girl. And matte medium dries clear, so you don't have to worry about ruining the image. And you don't mind if it gets a little crinkly. At least I don't. I just think it sort of adds to the character, although you do want it to be down, meaning adhered well. To Miko girl, you know you a mess. I can't deal with you. Cause I just keep thinking about you and them gelatos. I swear I'm gonna scrape some gelato tonight. Just for you. Just for you. Alright, so I got my hair here. That's what it is. It's my hair. And what I'm going to do so that I can manage this a little bit better is I'm going to cut some hair off. And what you could do is, to make this easy for yourself, you can just layer. So I just cut a big old chunk that's representative of the hair. So I am just going to layer this hair, because if I don't layer it, I think it's going to make me crazy. Trying to adhere like tons of little pieces. So instead, we've got some layering and some collage going on, and you'll see. So here's my first piece. And if her natural hair peeks out, that's okay. Okay, so now that I've done that, I can get another piece and decide I'm gonna just take the bottom off. And so see, it's already in the same shape, so that makes it easier to just adhere, because I cut them all at the same time. So now you can either cut or tear, and I'm going to tear all of them at the same time so that I'm left with the same shape. So that as I'm doing this, I'm getting rid of the extra pieces that I will not be using, because I'm not going to put the same shape on top of the shape I'm using. Whoops. Did that make sense? I hope you understood that. Okay. Still got my shapes here. Just tore off the top. Now I'm going to tear another piece, but I'm going to pick a different piece of paper. All right. See, it's the shape, it's the cut, so it is the right shape. And it looks, it's hair, but that's okay. See, so I can stop right there because I've got 4 different papers, or I can decide, which I am doing, I'm cutting off the bottom and picking a different color to go right here. Oh, I love it. Profile pic. Oh, Anel's profile picture. Yeah, because she's got gorgeous hair. on her profile. Alright, so I'm getting rid of these scraps. So you guys understanding what I'm doing? Alright, see, so I still have this. So now I can cut another piece off and do the same thing. Alright, so now all of these pieces fit right here. I can take the top piece and put it down, which I'm not, because it matches that. I don't want it to match. So I can do this easily. Just put that down. Or I can start to cut in smaller pieces and just follow the pattern of the hair. If you really want to make it easy, then that's what you do. So here we've got this. So I'm going to cut that, and that's going to be the next piece. So I'm going to take one of these and put it here. Put those to the side. I don't want the same one, so I'm going to get rid of that. This is the next piece. I can just cut that however I want it. Leave that there. Choose which one I'm going to use. Put the rest to the side. It. Now let's see what I want to use. Let's use something I haven't used yet. I like this. She's got diamonds. I didn't cut that very well. Alright. Alright. I'm loving this. Alright, so now here we are, still collaging and still following our hair pattern. Here we go. We can just tear this here and piece together this part of her hair. I'm just going to use that. Awesome. Okay, then we have all of these other pieces, and I need to pick a piece for her. You know, I need to piece some more. Oh, I love this. So I know which one I'm gonna use. I'm gonna cut. She's got diamonds on her mind. She's got music on her mind. Alright. I'll get rid of some of these that I don't want. And I'm liking this purple. So here we go. You can cut or tear. I'll tear this next one. I'm all over the place. Sometimes I cut, sometimes I tear. It adds different texture to it. Now, let me see if there's any more color in here that I want to use. Ooh, I really like that. I'm covering that piece up. It's got wings in it. Tamiko, that's funny that you cut it up while you was in the hospital. I read a lot of magazines, so having magazines around is easy for me. Alright, now I'm gonna put this down. I didn't cut that perfectly, but that's okay. So I'm gonna put this last piece down here and just collage on top of it, and then I'll do something, you know, we'll play and add some details around this collage. That is too funny. You guys have heard me say time and time again how my mama called me. My mama calls during the art party, and I'm always like, Mom, I'm gonna be online. Don't call. That's my mama. I don't know if you heard the phone, but it was my mama. I'm covering up this up here. Alright. So now we have these last bits to get her hair together. Tearing that. like this red, so I'm gonna make sure some of that gets in here. Yep. You know, that's funny. Well, you know, she's retiring this year, so if she comes down, because I've been trying to get her to move from Chicago to here when she retires, she has not decided, and she does not have that much more time to go. Her last day is May 20th. So if she comes, then she can just come in the room. I like the car. I'm putting the car on here. And I'm sure once she sees that I don't answer the phone, she'll probably say, oh, that's right. She's online tonight. Alright. I like this color, and I don't think I have it on here at all. So I'm adding that. And I think that is all I'm going to do for this fun, funky collaged hair. Alright, and I'm going to get rid of all of these little bits and pieces of magazine. And she's been pretty good lately, but today I told her, my mom, because she called me so many times yesterday, it was funny. I was like, what is going on? So I was like, Mom, don't forget, I'll be on my art party tomorrow. She called me earlier today, and I said, Mom, don't forget, I'll be on my art party. And sure enough, she's calling. That is so funny. If I don't remind her, she remembers. If I remind her, she forgets. Alright, I'm just taking a minute to get some of this stuff off of my hands because at this point, it's a lot. Alright, so at this point, by this time, most of you have seen me post on my Facebook probably about my Kickstarter campaign. I'm not sure if you have seen it or not. If you're familiar with Kickstarter, Kickstarter is a crowdfunding site. It helps people make their dreams come true. So I started a Kickstarter campaign called Embrace Your Art, Lessons in Creativity and Confidence. It is designed to help me bring more art and creativity into the homes of adults and children alike. I want to, of course, expand and build my online presence, as well as accommodate those that have been asking me for in-studio art classes and art party, mommy and me dates and things like that. Currently, I teach in my dining room, which is cream colored, and I need to update and get some student seating and things like that. So I am asking people to back my campaign. If you're interested, I give some wonderful rewards, including some great stamps, digital stamps that you'll be able to use in your art journals. I'm giving away art. I'm giving away prints, all kinds of things. So it would be really awesome if you guys could go check it out. I'm also, of course, going to apply some of that towards Ustream so that we can have commercial-free art parties. And just so you know, Kickstarter is all or nothing funding, which means if I don't get the funding I'm asking for, I get nothing, and I just won't have the funding at all. So if you decide to back it, you will not be charged until the end, and it's only if I have enough backers to make my dream come true. So it's on Kickstarter at, if you go to kickstarter.com, embrace your art here, and I'll give you the link. Give me just a second. Kickstarter.com, and you just type in embrace your art, it'll pop right up, but let me grab the link for you. And bring more art to you as well. So it's not just about me, it really is about bringing art and creativity and confidence to people. You all know that I am a big proponent of encouraging people to do their art however they do their art. I want people to be confident in their own desires, their own choices. Something that a 12-year-old said to me, which just blew my mind and really touched my heart, is she said that I make her feel like she makes no mistakes in her art. Oh my God, that right there, I was done. I was done. That was awesome. Okay, give me a second. I'm trying to give you guys the link. But I don't see the little thing. There it is. Good grief. I'm sorry. I'm slow. I'm getting it. Alright, here we go. Alright, so here is just go check it out. Tell me what you think. Ask me questions. Let me know. Alright, so here we are. And I'm going to actually get out my heat gun and dry this a little bit because it's pretty wet. Uh-oh. Oh, that's just a scrap. I thought I had a piece that I didn't stick down. And I'm like, are you kidding me? What I think I want to do is add just a little smidge of color around the edges. Maybe a little bit of, what do you guys say, gelatos? No, I'm not going to use gelatos. Yes, and I mean, you can donate anything you want from $1 up to whatever. You put the dollar amount in. There are rewards starting at $10. So again, I don't ask for funding without giving something. I'm giving workshops, I'm giving digital art, I'm giving digital stamps that you can use in your art journals or your arting. So again, if you guys have been with me for any amount of time, I'm not a person that just says, hey, give me your money and go. And I have never actually done anything like this before. So I do offer up some great rewards in exchange for your funding to help me get there. All right, so I was thinking about using some gelatos, but I'm not. I'm going to use some paint. And I think that I just want to add what color? I'm kind of thinking about some orange. That is so like different than what's around her, but I don't know. I just orange is speaking to me, so I'm using orange. How about that? I thought about ink tints, but I think I'm gonna just use my paint. And I am using my fingers. Don't ask me why I picked orange. I don't know. I have no reason except that I'm feeling orange. And maybe it's because I'm thinking of her being sort of like illuminated. So I am going to take the color and make it like it's light coming from her head. Yes, I'm digging on that. I am digging on that. All right. Gonna dry a little. Now I am going to get a lighter shade of orange, and yeah, I think I am going to get a brush this time. And just add a little bit of color around her again. Yeah, that's what I want. $8:54. We started a little late, so we're gonna keep it moving, and we'll be done with this very soon. Because after this, I just want to add some details and doodling and maybe words, but I'm just gonna cut the words out. Digging on that. Thank you, Miko. can do it, Sharon. Of course you can do it. Alright, I'm getting some more orange. You know, I can't just stop. I can't stop myself. So now I'm getting a little bit of a, I'm using light buttermilk. So again, I want it to seem like she's kind of got a glow about her head. I love it. A little drying. Cool. I love it. I love it when you guys feel inspired to create. You guys know how much I love sharing, and I give so many things for free. So that Embrace Your Art campaign helps me to just do more, give more quality programming. It helps me to bring more art to more people. I'm just really excited about it. I got my fingers crossed because I mean, especially with the kids. When I was younger, when I was a kid myself, I used to think I wanted to teach kids. And then, of course, I strayed away. And then getting back into my art and kind of touching base with kids again, that is just kind of blowing my mind. So, hopefully, this will all come together. All right. Excuse me, I have my marker here. And I am going to outline, do a little bit of outlining and playing, just to define it now. And so I'm just drawing here a little bit of what might be hair. Okay, then I'm going to do the outside too. I think Might have to get a different pen. Oops. Got a little crazy right there. Just gonna spread it. And don't worry about, you know how I am, because I'm making all kind of crazy lines here. Don't worry about perfection. So I'm drawing little pieces in that could be wisps of hair. I just think it adds interest and movement. So wherever, like if you make a mistake, just add a wisp of hair. I'm adding some darkness around her eye. Just following what's already there. Just helps it stand out. Okay. Outlining parts of her face. I'm just doing it because I want it to stand out and to have some place and not just her hair be all that we get to see. Love that. Accidents make great art. They do. They really do. Alright, so now I'm just going to add some pastels. You know me, I love my shading. Adding a little shading. little shading on the inside and the outside. See how it just helps her to stand out a little bit more? Love. Yes. Awesome! Yay! I love that, Mama Rose. That makes me happy. And I'm just adding shading in different spots too with her hair and on the collage itself, because I like the darkness of it and I like the depth and the dimension that it makes you feel like you have. I'm adding it where I had the wisp of hair as well. Ooh, look at that. That is some cuteness. Oh, I love it. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you, Bonnie. So glad. Oh, I love this. This is definitely, I think, gonna be one of my faves. Okay, so last but not least, if you have some words that you want to add, you can, and just be done. So I have this. That is my black, has an alluring inner glow, which I love. My beautiful lets it shine. So I think that's appropriate. And I might just use this. My black has a beautiful alluring glow. Yes, isn't it? Oh, I love it too. So where do I put my black? I kind of don't want to cover her up. So maybe this is just going to be a little tag right there. I think that's what I'm going to do, is just let that be a little tag right there. Whoop. And almost an hour on the dot. You like the lower right. I like the lower right too, but I just cannot stand covering up her hair. Alright, I'm with it. It's art, whatever. now I am going to dry a little. I'm gonna add something around that. I'm gonna put my little signature scribbles on, and I'm out. Yeah, I know, because you get it nice and clustered together. That works very well. Let me see. I wanna, I don't know where my white pencil is. There it is. Trying to decide, do I wanna, instead of black, I using white around that. Just giving it a little teeny bit more of a glow. And now I need to get a scribble in here. And my name. And there we have it. I just want to do one last thing. I want to ink the edge. I want to ink the edges. So I'm inking the edges in black, people. And then for real, we're done. For real. Thank you. All right, there. I love it. It is done. It is done. You can see it better when I tilt it. I love it, because it takes away all of that glare from the light. There you have it. I am done. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you all for joining me. And again, please consider backing my Kickstarter campaign. You do take home some great rewards, and it just helps me to bring art, more art to the heart and minds of people everywhere. Helps with building confidence and positivity. It's a really wonderful way to bring stress relief into people's life and to bring creativity. We lose so much creativity before we even hit the age of 13, and you know me, I'm big on creativity, and I want to share it with adults and children everywhere. All right. Well, good. Mama Rose, I am glad. That's what I aim to do. I want you guys to be able to think of doing something different, seeing something different, and it just makes me smile that I can come here and do this with you all, and you are inspired That is what it's all about. It's awesome inspiring people. And it's just plain old fun creating with you. All right, people, I'm out of here. Thank you so much. I will have this posted on my blog at www.tiaresmith.com. That's trsmith.com. And of course, I'm going to share in the Art Party Wednesdays group and the Embrace Your Art group, Embrace Your Art Daily group on Facebook. If you're not in those groups, come join us. We're having a ball with the Art Party and with our daily challenges. And just a final plug, you guys know that I followed the Journal 52 prompts, and this one was Collage Crazy. Yay! Thank you, ladies. Have an amazing, amazing, wonderful, wonderful night. And thank you, Shirley. You're amazing. Thank you for being one of my backers. I love you. I appreciate it. You're the bomb. All of you are wonderful. Thank you for coming. Thank you for creating with me. Please share. If you do decide to do this, I want to see what you make. Muchas smooches, ladies. Have a good night. Bye.